Hey, it's Mrs. K. I am coming at you with 5-Question Friday, although it's Saturday and probably almost Sunday for most of you. So, sorry about that. I'm a little late in the game here, but we've been very busy. We went camping, and now we're getting ready to have some people over, and I still need to mop, but I thought I'd sneak this in real fast, so let's hurry up. Question number 1. What is your favorite thing about summertime? I am loving this 24 hours of daylight. It actually starts tonight or tomorrow, something like that, but for the most part, it's completely light all the time. It's really cool. So much so that when I got to Hawaii, I was like confused. I was like, what's going on? It's getting dark at like 6:30, and it wasn't very cool, so that's going to be difficult to get back into the whole swing of things here. Okay, let's see. Sorry, that was awkward, but something popped up on my screen. I was afraid if I closed it out, it would close out this whole thing, but it's not that, so no need to fear. Alright, question number 2. What is your ideal retirement location if money didn't matter? Well, I think we both want to go back to Tennessee when all is said and done, because our families are there, and when we have kids, we want them to be close to our families. So, I don't know, the retirement plan right now is to get a sailboat and cruise around the Caribbean for a while, so that would be, if money weren't an option, probably we'd take that route. Question number 3. Do you live in the same town you grew up in? No, I do not. I currently reside in Alaska, and the town I grew up in is in East Tennessee. Question number 4. What nervous habit did you have as a child that you kicked to the curb before becoming an adult? Well, I was going to say that I quit biting my nails, but as you can see, that's not really true. I'm getting a lot better at it, but I know it's gross and weird, but can't help it. But I'll tell you a little secret that probably a bunch of people know actually, but I used to suck my thumb like way past the normal age. Like I was probably in 3rd or 4th grade before I stopped, but most of my friends, like people at school, they didn't know it was like an undercover thing. Like I'd only do it at night when no one was watching, when I was going to sleep, and I would suck my thumb. So, but I quit, I swear. Question number 5. What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you while on the job? You know, I'm sure there are many more stories that are a little bit funnier, but the one that came to mind when I read this was, this lady was calling. I was working at a pharmacy, and this lady, I think she was in pharmaceutical sales or something, she was calling, and she was asking for the pharmacist on hand, and I automatically would be like, no, he's not here. So, because he never wanted to talk to him, he was too busy. So, anyway, she was asking to talk to him, and I was trying to make up something without lying. And she said, well, I'll just give him a call back. And she said, what time is it there? Well, no, she said that later. But she said, are you on Eastern Standard Time? And I was like, I don't know. I was like 16. Let's keep that in mind. Or 17. But still, way past the age I should have known what time zone I was in. But she asked me if I was in Eastern Standard Time, and I said, well, I don't know. And she said, well, what part of the state are you in? I was like, I'm in East Tennessee. And she was like, you know, duh. And she said, just to clarify, what time is it there? Anyway, I got off the phone, and I was like telling about this conversation, and everybody was like, you really didn't know the time zone, when I thought they were going to be like, who knows the names of the time zones? So I felt really dumb. And now I've shared that with all of you, and you feel free to make fun, but I swear I've moved on. And here's a little fun fact. When I got up to Alaska, I had no idea that Alaska had their own time zone. So I would say, what's the name of the time zone here? And they're like, Alaska time. And I was like, that's not right. Like, I wouldn't believe anybody because it seemed too simple. So there you go, a little Mrs. K trivia. Alright, I'm gonna go mop the floor and clean the kitchen real fast, so I will see you next week. Or hopefully you guys will check back in sooner than that. Bye.